of August 2025. Everyone, welcome to Front Page Review and Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Top of the morning to you. My name is Jude Ikami Jude, and I'm here because you're there. Of course, I've got several newspapers before me this morning. From here, I will be giving you all of the information that you need, okay? And when I'm done dishing out this information, Rufai Oseni will join me as usual. And then, when I'm done having a conversation with Rufai Oseni, a honorable will be joining me, a comrade. Okay, let me not say honorable. Let me say comrade. Yes, Comrade Nwakaibeya will be joining me this morning on the show to look at all of the headlines, okay, or some of the headlines, okay. Yes, are we good to go, everyone? Let's do this together. Feel free to join the conversation via all of our social media platforms, okay. Yeah, don't forget that we're streaming, yeah, VOP 90.3 FM on YouTube. Just go there and kindly get to the comment section. Let's get your views, your thoughts, and of course your opinion as we flow together, okay. Yeah, like I told you, Comrade Nwakaibeya will be joining me this morning. Everyone, let's take a ride together.
It's time to take the next step toward your dreams. Admissions are now open for the October 2025 and January 2026 intakes at Lancaster University, Ghana. Get ready for a world-class education, global opportunities, and an unforgettable experience right from Ghana. For more information, contact us at +234 0701 708 9214 or email us at nigeria@lancaster.edu.gh. Apply today and begin your journey to success with Lancaster University, Ghana. Your future starts now.
All right, General Overseer nabbed in cross-border drug trafficking bust. Yeah, I'm reading out this from Punch newspaper, okay? Ekiti governor dissolves cabinet. Tinubu directs Abbas-led committee to end Bauchi APC rift. Naira faces mixed sentiments amid strong FX demand. Proposed strike by aviation unions suspended, says Keyamo. And then, states hit by 68% spike in foreign debt payments. India buys Nigerian crude as Dangote imports US oil. Another UK-based Nigerian jailed 5 years for rape. And then, fuel distribution. Dangote takes delivery of CNG trucks. Federal government launches e-fiscal platform to crack down on tax evasion. ADC boasts 800,000 members in Rivers, welcomes Amechi and Secondus. ADC boasts 800,000 members in Rivers, welcomes Amechi, and of course, Secondus. To some of the headlines now, political headlines. Fayemi denies link to ADC coalition, reaffirms loyalty to the All Progressives Congress. And then, as regards 2027, Oshun APC chieftain urges Southern elders to back Tinubu. Audu Ogbe, a dependable leader, Benue APC speaking. Anambra poll, stop empty boasts, APGA tells APC candidate. And Anambra poll still, YPP begins campaign with road show. Ekiti 2026, PDP aspirant scores APC government low. Abia PDP mocks ex-deputy governor over resignation from party. 2 more to go here. ADC faction denounces David Mark as party chair. Ex-Abia deputy governor resigns from the People's Democratic Party. And then let's check up the Sun newspaper this morning with plenty of headlines. Jonathan Obi divide PDP. Jonathan Obi divide PDP. And then, as regards 2027, ADC not chasing northern agenda, according to a spokesman. ADC not chasing northern agenda, according to spokesman. And then, Community Shield, why we lost to Crystal Palace? Liverpool coach is the one speaking here. That's on football. And let's get back to some of the headlines. Jonathan, OB divide PDP. I gave you that earlier, but it's popping up again. Davido mourns, or rather honors, late son at Miami wedding. 2027 ADC not chasing nothing agenda, according to spokesman. Jonathan, OB divide PDP. How? We get to find out more. Obasanjo threatens legal action against EFCC over alleged illegal invasion of OOPL complex. Ex-aide to Damagun, Peter Obi Atiku can't unseat Tinubu in 2027. APC national women leader hails push for reserved seats. ADC won't tolerate indiscipline, says David Mark. Check your time, 7:08 a.m. We move now to the Nation newspaper. FEM expands carbon credit operations to Cote d'Ivoire. Abuad, FEM to partner in tackling petrol tanker fire accidents. Yeah, that's what that report says. Yes. Justin Oyebanji drops commissioners and advisors. Olawiko Hashim prepares $4 trillion economic plan ahead 2027 polls. Prepares $4 trillion economic plan ahead 2027 polls. Okay. FRS divulging classified documents to attract jail term of 5 million naira fine. Opposition tackles governor over deputy's 7-month sick leave. 176 illegal estates. What government action has cost us by developers? 176 illegal estates. What government action has cost us by developers? And then finally here, EFCC OBJ library lock horns over arrest of 93 fraud suspects. I take that again. EFCC OBJ library lock horns over arrest of 93 fraud suspects. We move now to Daily Trust newspaper. This day, let's look at Daily Trust first. Daily Trust. Presidency dispels Tinubu's illness rumor. Serap, NGE sue Niger governor, NBC over Badegi FM. Residents flee Kwara villages over attacks. And then let's see now. Presidency dispels Tinubu's illness rumor. Is coming again. Israel's Gaza seizure plan, another calamity, says UN. Debate over hunger. Nigerians respond to presidency. Truck driver injured. Vehicle burnt in Imo State. EFCC operatives storm Obasanjo library. Arrest internet fraudsters. Fresh crisis as Abiodun's government plans demolition of Benga Daniel's residence hotel. Residence hotel. That's the name. Fresh crisis as Abiodun's government plans demolition of Benga Daniel's residence hotel. I think if you're used to that road, you will know where that hotel is. Very heavy building. It's okay. That's for Ogun State. Let's get to Daily Post newspaper now, everyone. Jonathan should forget 2027. PDP chieftain Okai reveals only way to beat Tinubu. Jonathan should forget about it. Forget about 2027. PDP chieftain Okai reveals only way to beat Tinubu. And then to Rivers State now. ADC records over 800,000 members. Welcomes 2 ex-governors, secondus, and other bigwigs. Expert warns as Katsina's child hunger death 9 times higher than Gaza. Did you hear that? Expert warn as Katsina's child hunger and deaths 9 times higher than Gaza. And then still on EFCC raid, Obasanjo Presidential Library threatens legal action, demands apology. False! False! I did not start opposition coalition with you. Fayemi counters Amechi. Let's check up more national stories now, everyone. Drama as passenger disrupts Ibom air flight, assaults crew at Lagos airport. Drama as passenger disrupts Ibom air flight, assaults crew at Lagos airport. Oyebanji dissolves cabinet, retains 6 commissioners and 3 DGs. Abia government MOUAU move to tackle tomatoes pepper shortage in southeast. Nigerian government warns of potential flooding across 15 northern states. And then moving on, you cannot stop a plane. It's terrorism. NCAA tells K1 the ultimate. You cannot stop a plane. It's terrorism. That's an act of terrorism. NCAA tells K1 the ultimate. Expert warn as Katsina child hunger death 9 times higher than that of Gaza. Let's check up some political headlines. Wike confusing us. Nobody knows party he belongs. Tonyeko. Wike confusing us. Nobody knows a party he belongs. He's in PDAPC. Is that what? That's what it is, my people. Okay, moving on. Kwara PDP criticizes Governor Abdul Razak's security meeting allegedly held under mango tree. Kwara PDP criticizes Governor Abdul Razak's security meeting allegedly held under mango tree. Now there breeze day now. Okay. Fool at 40. Shuware attacks Amechi over comment on ending corruption in 1 month. That's what Shuware said. Fool at 40. Shuware attacks Amechi over comment on ending corruption in just 1 month. Okay. Kaduna PDP suffers setback at Kudan as Ashiru Ward Chairman dumps party. 2027, you have no credible agenda. Imo government knocks governorship aspirant. You have no credible agenda. And then finally here, PDP slams Sokwewolo for spending 3.5 billion naira on trips and training in 3 months without attracting FDI. All right, let's check up Vanguard now. Vanguard is next, people. And check your time, 7:15 a.m. 7:15. How coalition can stop Tinubu? Oshuntokun is the one speaking as regards 2027. How coalition can stop Tinubu? Sugar importation rises as local production falters. Sugar. Okay. Peter Obi has integrity. He'll keep his one-term promise. And MBF speaking. Peter Obi has got some integrity. He will keep his promise. Okay. And then there's a very beautiful cartoon here. Yeah, a cartoon. Grandma replies grandpa, or grandpa rather replies grandma. Let's jackba. Why PDP agreed to weakest demand, says source. 2027, how coalition can stop Tinubu or Shutokun. Governor Yebanji sacks commissioners, retains key officials in major cabinet shakeup. ADC coalition, Fayemi faults Amechi, says he remains in APC. Tax reforms act will cripple our operations in 48 hours. AON speaking. High cost of fertility treatment. More women risk lives with social media therapies. High cost of fertility treatment. More women risk lives with social media therapies. It's everywhere now. It's everywhere. Everyone is advertising one drug or the other that can boost these, that can reduce these, that can help these, that can bring. You better be careful, man. 2027, Peter Obi has integrity. He'll keep his one-term promise. NBF speaking. Tension in OAU as female student goes missing for about 4 days. Army kills wanted terrorist commander. 4 others rescue victims. To politics now. Why PDP agreed to weakest demands, according to source. How coalition can stop Tinubu. Okay, that's it. That's it. Quam warns airport conduct amounts to terrorism in most climes. NCAA. Why we withheld certificate from viral call member Ushierita, says NYSC. Okay. This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. This time around, let's join Rufai Oseni for some analyses of these headlines. Everyone, are you set? Like I said, feel free to join the conversation via YouTube. Yes, YouTube is VOP 90.3 FM. VOP 90.3 FM, and then to the comment section, let's talk. Let's have a beautiful and a robust conversation. All right? Yeah. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. Let's join Rufai this time.
Okay, there are a couple of stories making the rounds. So there was a story that came out. I'm sure you remember the lady that said all sorts of words, about the state of the country, the NYSC lady, Oriye, and she was being victimized, by the NYSC authority because she spoke out and she even berated President Tinubu. She came out recently to say that, that they had done something against her, they had committed a travesty against her, they didn't give her her passing out certificate and all of that. But the truth has to be said, NYSC has also come out to say that it was because she didn't fulfill her clearance for the last month of April. That's why, they didn't give her her personal certificate, and that it was only right in accordance with their law. The truth has to be said in this country. See, I know NYSC has their laws must be followed, but the air and the feeling that people do not have right to be able to condemn or criticize the leader of this country, the same leader that says you can condemn and criticize him, the same leader that criticized other people when he was in opposition, is a very bad thing. You see, this level of high-handedness that is going on is also a very sad blight. The other day, we're talking about Niger State because Badegi FM criticized the governor so much. He was saying he was going to demolish the radio station. A general manager of Legacy FM, also in Ebonyi, has been disciplined because he also criticized. So the question is there no suffering in the land as we speak today? For those that are quick to support evil, the question I ask you is there no suffering in the land as we speak today? Today I went to a mall, a very popular mall that used to be very well stocked with items before. Most of the shelves are empty, and it's a pattern I've started to see in most of these malls. It's also a reflection of the pain that goes around and the state of play of the economy. Things are very tight for a lot of people. So when things are tight, do people not have the right to be able to speak? Should they keep quiet because they want to appeal to the government and make the government favor them? You see, that's how fascism begins. That's how anarchy begins. The fact that you are told not to speak, you can't express your mind, but these politicians that have pushed this country to where they are, where it is today, can express their mind and even come and abuse the citizenry. There's no problem about it. That's how it begins. And when we are all victims of it, hope nobody will complain. Because we are letting it slide now because it doesn't concern us, because it doesn't affect us. What I would say is let's keep speaking up. It's the speaking up that will save this democracy. Real quickly, over the weekend, former PDP chair, Audu Ogbe passed, minister, served in two different governments. First served as Minister of Comms under Shagari government in the 80s, a 3 to 4. Then he served in this last concluded Buhari government. Very sad one. Devout Catholic, had its own faults, had its own good sides to him. There's been many of his former interviews that have been played back. And some might agree with him, some might not agree with him on many of these things. But he has run his race. So the question is, what about those that are remaining? What are we going to do as regards our own life and livelihood? And that's it. You see, I want to talk about this coalition. I can see a lot of politicking now going on. People like Amechi are coming up to speak. I know what it takes to beat President Tinubu. We founded the ADC. Everybody's laying claim. You see, my father used to say something. He will say, when you are looking for something, maybe you misplaced your phone or something, those that are looking for your phone with you are not as much as those that want you to see that phone.
Of course.
So we must be careful with people that claim they have good intentions, when in the end they just have their own political gains. Now, the media office of the ADC is even beginning to say that the claims that Amechi made that him and Fayemi were instrumental to the setting up of the ADC, the coalition, nothing of such will happen. Nothing of such happened, that they don't have evidence of such. Something they just set up recently, they're already fighting about the history. And that's how politicians behave. Some have made the argument that Amechi, what does Amechi want again? He just barely left government after constantly being in government for the last close to over 15 years. Because when you look at it, Amechi was governor. He was speaker. From speaker, he became governor. From governor, he became minister. So over close to 20 years non-stop. But some will also argue that he has a right to be able to do his coalition politics, that he's a politician just like everybody. But Nigerians should be careful, because we've had this tale one too many times. You should drill politicians by their character and what they bring to the table. We're already hearing stories, even at Atiku Abubakar, that this one they're saying Jonathan might get into the fray. In fact, Sule Lamido was saying to the other day that Jonathan might just be a best choice for the PDP to be able to balance things out. The calculation is already changing for them. The PDP too is trying to pull Obi. So you have a lot of things going on. I think in all of this, the current leadership, the question we should ask is, what are we doing to ameliorate the sufferings of Nigerians? Because as it is today, Nigerians are really in dire straits. And their lives should be a whole lot better but they've not achieved anything because of the state of play of the economy and the political class. So we should be careful. A stitch in time, they say, saves 9. So still more stories making the rounds. You see, when we look at things, we just need to tell ourselves the truth. There's a story making the rounds about Nigeria qualifying for part of the 13 countries America want to give some food aid to for malnourished people. The question I ask is, in the course of last week, Sunday Diary was berating Daily Trust for writing an article about the hunger and poverty and deprivation in Nigeria. The question is it's not a reflection of hunger and poverty that Nigeria is subjecting itself to food aid? Yes, Nigeria might have constantly taken food aid in the past, but it's not a reflection of the fact that people are hungry. So, I think what we should just tell this government is, when people criticize you, it's not everything you react to if you don't have a better argument. A lot of this argument just falls flat on its feet. And when you don't have coherent arguments, it just looks as if we're talking in the dark. So we should be careful. Michael Achimogu today is talking about something. He was on Arise TV and he was saying that what Wasiu Ayinde Marshal did can be termed as terrorism in some climes. You know, just on Friday, Wasiu Ayinde Marshal went out to apologize, and we've been seeing a lot of the videos of the apologies. In fact, some government officials, people like Abike Dabre, are pushing the apology. Wasiu was singing the other day and was also asking for mercy. We are waiting to see if the apology will stop him from being taken to court and letting him face the full wrath of the law. Because there are legal provisions to be able to tackle the things he did, obstructing a plane, violating some of the laws, and there are appropriate sections of the law. And petitions had hitherto been filed to the Attorney General. So maybe he's going to go to court, I don't know, and they are going to say because of the apology, probably the punishment will be lessened because he had shown a level of contrition. Maybe that's going to be the case. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay.
But this should be an indication, because till today, we have not still heard the full story of what transpired with Oshiomhole. So we should be able to look deeply at all of these things in society. And we must all be careful. He acknowledged, yes, it was a moment of rage and all of that. Yes. So, we must all be careful.
Okay.
And there's another story making the round saying that manufacturers lost about 1.4 trillion in the last 4 years, leading up to 2023. But things are getting better. Let's see how it pans out in the coming days. And let's just watch the state of play of the economy. Real quick, Liverpool, with all of their spending, got their Liverpooled, and they saw Crystal in the house of Crystal Palace. So with all the big money signings, Ekitiki and the likes, Liverpool couldn't triumph. They went on penalties and Crystal Palace triumphed. And that's the result of the Community Shield. Let's see when the league starts. Let's see the teams that will be able to do very well this season in the league. Let's see the teams that will fire through all cylinders. Let's see the team that will be able to change the status quo. And real quickly, I know the deadline for police tinted, if you have tinted glass from police office, from the police, to implement that, if you don't have tinted permit, is on the 12th. But we must also have to say this, that the portal isn't working. A lot of people have tried the portal yesterday. To be able to get the code to proceed with your registration is problematic. I just hope police relations in Abuja know about that, so that they can fix the websites, so that police does not use to start, becoming like a cow situation on the people when the fault is from them. A lot of people want to register, but the portal has not been working for over a week. You get there, you input your details to get code to move on, it doesn't work. I called somebody in the police, or someone was saying, yeah, some might be struggling, but majority too are also having the problem. So it's also best that they should factor in people that are also having this problem in all of this, so that the police, and please, we like to beg the police, it's not the one that you will not use police permit to turn to jeon. Nigerians are suffering. State of economy is already difficult on people already. Let's not make the situation harder for a lot of Nigerians.
Thank you, Rufai.
And we beg.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Like I told you, feel very free to join the conversation again. Yeah. Let's have a robust one together. Okay? All right. This time around, let's have Comrade Nwakaibeya. All right? Let's delve deeper into some of these headlines, everyone. Okay? Let's go. All right, a very beautiful morning to you. Welcome to Front Page Review on VOPFM. Comrade.
Good morning, Ikame Jude.
Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's talk. The General Overseer and founder of Mount Zion Divine Gospel Ministry, his name is Prophet Bomadi, has said that he sees former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan return to Aso Rock in 2027. He also stated that he saw, the ex-Nigerian leader emerging victorious if he decides to run in the next presidential election. Comrade Dudoye, do you think that Jonathan, of course, do you think that Goodluck Jonathan will ascend that seat this time around? Or maybe I should say, do you think that this prophet has seen well, like the prophets of old? Talk to us.
Yes, when APC wanted to come to power during Buhari administration, they told us they saw $1 equivalent to ₦1, and we believed them. And today, $1 is not equivalent to ₦1. So anybody has the capacity and ability to say whatever he feels that he will say. If he wants Nigeria to believe him, he should come up and tell Nigeria for certainty, I saw this. And if this does not happen, put me to life imprisonment. Let there be a guarantee of his life. Let him not come and be joking with Nigerians. We are tired of all these shenanigans. We are tired of them. Somebody will wake up in the morning and begin to say one prophecy or the other. This country is not model on prophecy. This country is model on fact, evidence, economy. So he should not push Jonathan into doing what Jonathan ought not to do. I will advise former President Goodluck Jonathan to remain an elder statesman and be a father of the nation. The political water in Nigeria is too big for Jonathan now. Jonathan is a kind-hearted man. He doesn't have the capacity to muzzle these sharks we have right now. I will advise him to think very well, look at the position of Nigeria, and calm down. Nobody should push him to do anything that he does not want to do. Remember, That general overseer still has capacity to contest for presidency. So let him contest for himself.
Okay. So are you ruling out? Are you ruling out the statements of the prophets? I mean, the spiritual leaders in this country. According to him, he said that that it's a spiritual vision that he saw the flag of the PDP flying above others. With former President Jonathan raising it high, signifying his own triumph. Are you ruling out? That there can be a spiritual side to this whole thing?
I'm not ruling out. I'm not ruling out any spiritual problem or any spiritual angle to it. But I want him to first of all see the economy of Nigeria first. See the going on in Nigeria first. Prefer a solution to our debt burden in Nigeria. Prefer a solution to our productivity in Nigeria. Prefer a solution to poverty going on in Nigeria. I want him to come with this out of Nigerian problem. This is exactly what I want him to do. So let him give us something that is beneficial to Nigeria, not politics.
He should stop prophesying. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
He should stop prophesying.
Yes. Any man of God who wants to prophesy about Nigeria, let us how the governance is going to be. Let him pray to God for good economy. Let him go for all page of all loan. We need a better economy. We need productivity. Not who stays in Aso Rock. Buhari told us $1 per 1 naira. We didn't see it. Tinubu now is in power. America is here telling us that 1 month, if you vote me in 1 month after or 2 months, I will stop corruption. All those things are political propaganda tests. We don't need it now, please.
So let's also look at this idea of the name of Goodluck Jonathan coming on board. Like he's taking center stage, quietly, and somehow. Attention is driving to the attention is now on PDP and of course Goodluck Jonathan. Do you think that if these men, aside talking spiritual terms now, aside going spiritual, you think if Goodluck Jonathan comes on board, as the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, you think he's going to make headway for the party?
PDP is a party in confusion. PDP needs a reset. PDP wants Jonathan at all costs. They are playing politics to get him in. As far as I am concerned, Jonathan is better as an elder statesman. Jonathan is not a better candidate for now. Nigeria is now sophisticated. What is happening in Nigeria now is so bad. Jonathan cannot contend with. As per PDP, they are confused. They want Jonathan in. They want Atiku in. They want it to be in. They still want Wike in. They don't know what they want. PDP will first of all sit down in-house in a caucus meeting, chart out a course for themselves. What do they actually want? They need to know where they are going to. They don't know where they are going to. They are confused. You need to know what you want before you start calling other people to join you. That is what I want PDP to do. They have to do a fact check about themselves. They have to know exactly which objective do we want to pursue. You don't do things anyhow. PDP the other time said, allegedly, I don't know whether it is confirmed, that they are zoning the presidency to the south. If they are doing that, you have to follow agenda one after another. When you put up an agenda, you follow it logically. That's what you're supposed to do. Leave Jonathan alone.
You think some persons are actually pushing Jonathan? Like some will say, Jonathan is being pushed to destroy the chances of the ADC. Not really that the party can do anything before 2027, but that is just a plot to make sure that they counter the chances, destroy the chances of the ADC. Do you consider that's true?
Whenever you are in war, anything you can do to win your war is a strategy. Politics is war in Nigeria. The opposition will do everything humanly possible to destroy the ruling party will do everything humanly possible to destroy the opposition, and they could pay anybody to do anything. Do you understand me? What I am telling you is that whatever that is happening, bringing Goodluck Jonathan in is to cause a stir in the South, which P2B is enjoying. So whoever that is telling Goodluck Jonathan to come is for him to divide whatever P2B will get and mess it up. But P2B is not yet in PDP. So P2B is not in PDP yet. Until he comes into PDP food, then we'll begin to talk. But as far as I'm concerned, I would advise our esteemed president, Goodluck Jonathan, that what they are telling him is what will ruin his life. He should go and be what he is today. Nobody should box him into coming to contest. He should leave it for now if he wants to have a healthy life in Nigeria. Thank you.
What's his name? ADC rep Leke Abejide has come out to also say that Tinubu will win more than 32 states if Jonathan tries to contest. 32 states. Tinubu will beat him hands down. 32. What do you think?
You know, there is what Fayo just said, too much infrastructure, Abadu politics. He is just talking so that he becomes irrelevant and money will get to him. What he is doing is protecting his own selfish interest. Tinubu, when the time comes in, let Tinubu test his popularity. Nigerians are feeling hardship, poverty everywhere. People are crying. Things are very bad. Our debt is so much. Nobody is talking about the economy. Nobody is talking about how do we solve problems. Nobody is talking about how we alleviate poverty. Everybody is talking about 2027 as if 2027 is a sure banker of Eldorado. What I am saying in the actual sense, until we get there, let's see. Nigerians are not fools. Nigerians are not cowards. Nigerians know their right from their left. Let us get there first. Forget about all these people who are experts in propaganda. Let us get there first. Thank you very much.
Let's look at the fact that the North. You know, let me play in the North. Some have said, well, Goodluck Jonathan might win because he's got the chances. He's got just 4 years. He cannot be there more than 4 years, and that is what the North wants. Someone who's just going to stay there for 4 years and get out of that seat. That's why they cannot trust a Peter Obi saying, well, I will just do 4 years and leave there. So the only person that they can really trust is a Goodluck who can actually stay there for 4 years and they are okay with that. What do you think?
Is this staying 4 years or solving the problem that we have is the problem? Somebody can stay 8 years without solving problem, compounding the problem. Another person can stay 4 years and solve the problem.
No, I am saying, do you think the North will actually back that idea of Goodluck Jonathan, since he is coming for just one term, they are okay with that, so the power can, get back to them again? Do you think not to support a Goodluck Jonathan because he's got just 4 years?
P2B actually said he wants to do one tenure, 4 years. They are still castigating him. So whether it's 4 years or not, there is an agenda going on in Nigeria. As far as I'm concerned, it's a Southern obligation to be there for 8 years. After 8 years, they not come in. But what we are looking at is the capacity and the capability of President Goodluck Jonathan to win that election. That is my concern, not what the North thinks now. Because if we are looking at what the North thinks now, it means that Goodluck Jonathan can come and take over. But Goodluck Jonathan does not have the capacity, the mental mindset at this particular point in time to take over the leadership of Nigeria. The water is too big for him. He cannot swim it now. That's what I'm saying.
But if so many people will ask, who are the PDP people promising Jonathan that he will win the 2027 election? And of course, they would also ask, what structure are they hoping on? Really?
There is one adage in my place that says, before you ask for something, you must look for the sign. PDP, like I told you before, is a confused party. You want to be back, you want Atiku back, you want Goodluck Jonathan, and at the same time you want Wike. Wike is the commander general of that party, and they have not put their internal politics right. So how can somebody just put his hand just like that in that party? That is what they need to do first. They need to restructure the party. They need to get direction where they are going. They need to get focus where they want to get to before inviting people. What they are doing now is chasing shadow. They are just making scattering plans, trying to be relevant. They should first of all have to sort their internal democracy and now know the direction they are going. If they can sort that one out, it becomes easier for them, and their chances will be brighter. That is to the best of my knowledge.
Comrade Udoye, let me feel your pulse. Can the opposition beat Tinubu in 2027?
Opposition can, if they put their house in order. But if they don't, they might not beat it.
When you say put their house in order, what do you mean?
You don't win election by mouth. You win election with strategy. You must have to put up a strategy that is capable of taking power from APC. Tinubu took power when he was not the president. He took power when he was not the president, and now he has consolidated with the power. He's an incumbent. It's more difficult to win an incumbent than a person who is not an incumbent. So they need to put their house in order. They need to know where they are going. There should be an alignment and realignment, and they should have focus and objective and know where they are going. This is what I'm talking about. It's not to be today, Atiku tomorrow, this and that and that. No.
Talking about
Atiku and others should align for a southern candidate, and when that southern candidate comes up, they will back up the southern candidate so that the victory can be achieved. They are divided. They are confused, as far as I'm concerned now. This is not political strategy at all.
Talking about strategy, some will tell you who leads the strategy. Nigerians currently are talking about who is going to lead that strategy. Especially in the ADC, who is going to lead the strategy? A lot of persons are saying, "Hey, let Peter Obi lead that strategy." Quoting you, let Peter Obi lead the strategy, or let Atiku Abubakar lead the same strategy. Don't you think Nigerians now are waiting for that person who would lead the strategy?
Yes, there is an adage in my place that says, when a woman falls to wife, she will sit down and count what remains in her basket. PDP made a serious mistake in 2023 by throwing the presidency open, and that was caused by Atiku Abubakar, and that has been the problem between Atiku and Wike. Now 2027, what strategy do they want? Do they want still to throw it open, or do they want to narrow it to the south? If they narrow it to the south, the best bet that they can get, if they can ever convince him to come back, that will resuscitate and revive PDP, is P2B. Yes.
Okay. Now let's
P2B.
Okay.
P2B has organic followership. He has organic followership everywhere. He has the capacity to resuscitate them. But bringing Goodluck Jonathan is a distraction.
Okay, let's leave good luck for now. Analysts, some Nigerians alongside are blaming the lack of unity among the opposition figures on former Vice President Atiku Abubakar's presidential ambition. What do you think?
Like I said before, and I keep on saying, and I will continue to say, the problem of PDP is Atiku Abubakar. The problem of opposition is Atiku Abubakar because of his selfish interests. Atiku has contested for presidency 6 times. Atiku does not understand what is zoning. Everything is all about Atiku. Politics is not done that way. The best chance for Atiku is 2031. If he is very strong by then, he should be able to understand political alignment and political calculation. But as long as he continues to do the way he is doing, the opposition will be in staccato.
Okay, now, some persons have also pointed to ADC as a party that is trying to chase northern agenda.
Yes, the foundation of ADC is Atiku Abubakar. What is the intent of Atiku at ADC? You need to understand somebody's objective before you now know, do I follow the person or not. If Atiku comes out now and say, my brothers and sisters, fellow Nigerians, let me force my ambition till 2031, let the South take over, you will see a rejig in Nigerian politics. You will see a rejig in opposition. You will see what opposition has to do. But he is destabilizing the opposition. He is destabilizing the opposition with a northern agenda. And that makes me not to like Atiku Abubakar. Okay. He doesn't read in between lines. And I am not happy about it. Somebody cannot be selfish and always talking about myself, my family, and I. Myself, my family, and I. Atiku needs to put the country before his personal gain. Thank you.
Activist and politician Omoyele Sowore has criticized former Minister of Transportation Rotimi Amechi over his comments on ending corruption. Sowore described Amechi as a fool at 40 for claiming he would end corruption within just 1 month if elected president. You fool at 40. How would you look at that statement, comrade? Sowore is attacking Amechi because Amechi is saying, in 1 month, I will end corruption in Nigeria.
That's the best way I will equally look at Amechi, because Amechi was not the first person that did that. Late President Buhari did that. He told us, vote me into power, $1 to 1 naira. Nigerians, we are fooled. We cannot be fooled again. Amechi should tell us the indices of what he's talking about. Give us facts. How do you want to do it? Tell Nigerians we are not fools. You cannot do it. Which corruption are you ending? Tell us how you are going to fight the corruption. You are corrupt. Who are you going to prosecute? You have been in power for a very long time. Are you going to prosecute your friends? So let us know how he wants to do it, not what he will do. We want to know how. Yes.
You think is possible? The person who has said he's going to end corruption in 1 month. I mean, do you think it's possible? He knows what he wants to do, or how he would do it.
Is a political propaganda test. He's just using it to get Nigerians to him. Nigerians are much more advanced than this thing he's talking about. We are much advanced now. We have internet. The world is a global village. Things have evolved. So he needs to understand that the world is a global village and everybody knows what another person is doing. That's what I want him to understand.
Okay.
The internet has taken over.
Okay. Let me quote Sowore on this right now. Sowore noted that Amechi had served as minister, served as governor, and served as speaker, yet failed to curb corruption. You know, in a video, Amechi said he would end corruption in 1 month. Amechi has been a speaker for 8 years, governor for 8 years, yet nothing has happened. You know, he said they are all deceiving you. Yes, we have alternatives and we have provided that we will participate, but we are not bound by one alternative because we don't have time on our own side. The clock is ticking, and I keep telling the youth that we don't have time. You might be youth today, but not youth forever. There are some Nigerian youths that when I see them, I'm 54, and when I see them, they say that they are 24, and I ask, are we the same age? Because the system has made them not look like their age anymore. They now look older. That's what Showore is saying. You have spent even much more, 16 years in office, yet you say you want to end corruption in just 1 month. Now, the side I'm looking at is he trying to also persuade Nigerians to give him a try? Because Peter Obi said, don't worry, I'll just be there for 4 years. Is that why you think this man is coming from this angle to also persuade Nigerians to vote for him?
Everybody, every Nigerian has right to aspire to leadership position in Nigeria. But as it is now, Amechi does not have the capacity to win the election. So everything Amechi is talking about is how to swear people to him. Amechi knows it's difficult for him to get that ticket of the APC, ADC. If the zone president, if ADC or any coalition zone presidencies to the south, Amechi cannot defeat it to be in their presidential primaries. So he has to understand that. And secondly, talking about ending corruption. Which corruption? When he was there with Buhari, what they did was kept on borrowing, railway, everywhere. And I want to see the continuation of that railway. Tinubu came on board and sustained the borrowing. And today we are in a mess. So we need to understand, how do you fight corruption when you are in a mess? When you kept on borrowing, is it as you are borrowing that you are fighting corruption? So we need to understand where we are going. They borrowed funds to fund an white elephant project that are not meaningful to Nigerians. And at the end of the day, we are stuck in paying debts. And now he's telling us we are fighting corruption. The economy is weakened, the inflation is so much. So how do you fight corruption? Fighting corruption is a systemic thing. You don't just wake up and fight corruption. If dollar is unstable, corruption will be there. When you stabilize the economy, the corruption goes down a bit. So there are indices in whatever somebody wants to do, and you must have to let us understand how you want to do it. Do you understand me?
All right. I understand you very well. Finally, before I let you go, Toyin Cole, who happens to be the former gubernatorial candidate of the APC in Rivers State, is confused. He's confused, asking where Wike belongs. In his words, he said, Wike is confusing us. Nobody knows the party that he belongs. Maybe you want to tell us where Wike belongs right now, comrade, before you go.
Wike is playing a devil's advocate. Wike knows if he belongs fully to PDP, he is relevant in Tinubu's administration. Tinubu position Wike strategically so that he can take over the South. So Wike is doing a dirty job for Tinubu. He cannot be for PDP or fully for APC. He is there to make sure one agenda, that Tinubu controls South. That is the mission of Tinubu and Wike. So active Wike, are you in PDP or are you in APC? You must have to understand the person's purpose, the person's intent, the person's objective. His objective is to make sure that I deliver South to Tinubu. So whichever party that does that, to God be the glory. That is for Wike.
Comrade Nwakaibeya, Mr. Property Rights. Thank you so much for having this conversation with us this morning.
Thank you.
Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Everyone, I know you want to say something. Oh, okay, maybe you have something to say, right? You will do that just right right after this, okay?
It's time to take the next step toward your dreams. Admissions are now open for the October 2025 and January 2026 intakes at Lancaster University, Ghana. Get ready for a world-class education, global opportunities, and an unforgettable experience right from Ghana. For more information, contact us at +234 0701 708 9214 or email us at nigeria@lancaster.edu.gh. Apply today and begin your journey to success with Lancaster University, Ghana. Your future starts now.
0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call to be part of the conversation this morning. 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp 081 717 56338. 081 717 56338. Do move away from your radio set or turn down the volume so we can hear each other. Okay, just about 60 seconds, 1 minute for you. Mind what you say on the national radio. Thank you so much. Let's get to talk to you now. Don't forget, you can also reach me via WhatsApp, okay? Yeah, the WhatsApp number is 081 717 56338. Yeah. Good morning.
Hello, Jude.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's Edward from Tango.
All right.
This man that I analyst. He is a great person, and he has picked how the thing will be. Nothing additional to his speech. The thing Nigerians supposed to understand the man that they're hoping to win the election, because I know that this is massive that is the APC. That is where the problem is now is this Atiku. Let Atiku function himself, because Atiku will not be the instrument for masses to suffer again.
Okay.
You see what is happening between him and Wike. He's the real key person, and he wants to repeat that assignment. Let Atiku leave that vacancy for Obi. Let Atiku leave that vacancy for Obi. All these things, people are saying Atiku number one, Obi second. No.
All right.
No, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
This is Sheyi from Surulere.
Welcome.
I don't understand that people are playing politics as if they are playing football for their street. Serimoedumu is the one that take over most of things. Like when they arrest in Namdi, they arrest on the go. We know the rules that Serimoedumu and other leader in Yoruba do to remove Igbo. So the same thing, this woman that do NYSC, we know the role that he play. How many roles that Obi that they are mentioning? How many roles that he play on his own? So even though they are talking of Atiku to step down, Atiku and Obi, they are not in the same party. So Obi should go and look for party. You can't say that another king should step down for person that's coming. No. Obi know that it is sure for him that he can win. He should go and look for party. If he can win the ABC primary, he should play in Europe in ABC primary. And for the mistake that this thing brings, that Atiku contest for 6 times. No, it's 4 times: 2007, 2016, 2019, and 2023. So it's 4 times.
Thank you so much.
And there should no convince us.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning today.
Good morning to you.
It has been a long time. I've been trying to call.
Thank God you're here. Thank God you're here. What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm here. This is Afam. I'm calling from AJ.
Okay.
Yeah. My own take in the whole situation is this. You see, the person that is in power right now is not just ordinary president. He has gone beyond being ordinary president. He's in power. Power that is beyond human physical eyes. And anybody who wants to, contend with him must surely, I am telling you what I know, must surely prepare both physically and spiritually. Look, remember what happened in 2023 when they took the whole of the court case to the court. And on that day, people, the lawyers, everybody were sleeping when the court case was going on. And he himself, that he's not even around, sir. He was not even in Nigeria here. So I want people to know that it is not just ordinary president. Anybody who wants to, whether to be Atiku, they should prepare both physically and spiritually to be able to match head on head with him. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much for calling. Now, let me quickly put this straight, okay? Because of that man who called, Atiku, actually contested. Okay, let me bring this to you in this manner. He continues to eye the seat of the presidency, but he has been so very, very unsuccessful. Now, in 1993, he contested the Social Democratic Party presidential primaries, losing to Moshood Abiola and of course Baba Gana Kingibe. You remember? Now, again, that's 1. 2. He was a presidential candidate of the Action Congress in 2007 presidential election, coming in, in third to Umar Musa Yar'Adua of the PDP and Muhammadu Buhari of the ANPP. That's 2. 3. He contested the presidential primaries of the PDP during the 2011 presidential election, losing out to incumbent President Goodluck Jonathan at that time. That's how many now. In 2014, he joined the All Progressives Congress ahead of the 2015 presidential election and contested the presidential primaries, losing to Muhammadu Buhari. In 2017, he returned to the PDP and was the party presidential candidate during the 2019 presidential election, again losing to the incumbent. And then we had which one again? So how many times now? Don't say he's wrong, okay? All right, let's take your calls. Hello, good morning to you. What's your name and where you calling from? Okay, you move away from your radio set first, okay? Always learn to move away from your radio set before you call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. This is Austin calling from Ogun State.
Okay.
I like that simple correction. I love you, and God bless you.
Thank you.
Because people from this Southwest, they believe they know it all. They know everything. You see how he challenged you. These are the people that brought us to where we are today. It's on record. They believe they know everything. I like that simple correction. And at least the analyst you brought to this studio this morning. I love that man. Continue to bring that man. He's very, very clear.
Thank
and
you.
the way he said, that's what is going to happen.
Thank you.
And thirdly, this man, the incumbent president, the last speaker said it all. This man has called spiritually and physically. For to tackle this man, you have to call spiritually and physically. Remember the judgment where the lawyers were sleeping. Something is wrong. The man you are seeing as sort of it's not ordinary human being. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling. Appreciate your call. 0700-903-903-903. Good morning.
Good morning, Nkami Judy.
Good morning.
And how are you?
Doing great.
Yeah, this is Pop Chu. I'm calling from Ikorodu.
Hey, Pop Chu, good morning.
Yes. Please permit me to reply to Amechi. Amechi pronouncing to end corruption in just 1 month. My brother, I believe this is the position of a man drenched in high concentrated liquid of his own son. Of course, you know. Amechi should not forget in a haste that he is part of the APC government that plunged this country into hopeless penury, poverty, and economic comatose. Amechi should be respectfully mindful that Nigerian population is beyond 250 million people with high intellectual stimulus. All these antecedents has made me and other right-thinking Nigerians to have a very deep and visceral dislike for this country as a nation. It is not fair. They should retrench from all this kind of, unreliable promises. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Bennett is mine.
Okay.
This is my own goes to pensioners. Tinubu, let him pay us pensioners. Our children are left. They are left out in the school. Let the Tinubu pay us our pensions. What is he doing with the pensions money? He's enjoying. His family is enjoying. Let him pay us our pensioners money.
Okay.
Our children have left school. Cannot eat. What is he benefiting from that?
I feel your pain, sire. I feel your pain, Papa. I feel your pain. I feel your pain.
Was signed on February 4th.
It's okay.
And to be paid on May 4th.
It's okay.
So today, as we speak, today is August something. This man is truncating. Treating himself. He cannot be able to treat us.
Okay.
No food on the table of our children.
As well, sir.
This man is calling himself president.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's okay. I understand. Honestly, I do. I feel your pain, sir, as well. Good morning.
Jude Ikame, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Batters calling.
All right. Good morning, Batters.
Yeah, Amechi should go and sit down. Let him go and sit down. So what is he going to tell Nigerians now? Is he not the one that is minister of is he works during Buhari time? Let him go and sit down. So people that are saying that this Tinubu is not an ordinary man. See, let me tell you, Kamijude, all power belongs to God. I'm telling you the truth. All power belongs to God. You don't have any power, but God is going to disgrace him in 2027.
Thank you, Batters.
Let us see what is going to happen. P2B will not go to any other party. Let him work with Atiku. Let them see what will happen. They never tell us the final result. They are still dialoguing. So let Nigerians keep calm. Let us see what is going to happen. Okay. Whether Atiku will give him the presidential ticket or not, let us see. So, but if he's saying that Obi should go and work alone, I don't think that the thing is going to work out fine or the vote will split. That's my concern. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kamijude.
Thank you indeed for calling. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Kamijude.
Good morning.
Yeah, it's Joe for calling from the Solar Kingdom.
Okay.
My own take is on Atiku Abubakar. Atiku Abubakar that I know will not leave Dubai to come and be a BOT member or leave tickets to be known. It's a time to be a president of Nigeria, and that is where the ADC will get it wrong. And I'm seeing APC returning power due to the opposition. They are not yet ready to do what is right. If they want to progress in 2027, let them zone their tickets to Southeast. Let them pick their credible candidates, not Atiku. If Atiku come as their candidate, I will personally vote APC again. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Thank you so much for calling. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Okay, my name is Umar. I'm calling you from Texas.
Umar, let's have you.
I actually want people to understand that Peter Obi followers, they are genetic as they say. But we are not above politics of ethnicity and religion in this country. Even in 2023, if to say issue of zoning, the same Jonathan in 2011, when they say he's son of the north, but he contested and he won election. But nobody asked him not to win because he's the son of the north. That happened now. People voted for Jonathan and he won the election. Not minding the turn of the north or the south. So you cannot remove the popularity of Atiku in the north. Even the last election, he came second. Despite the vote has been divided because of the Muslim ticket, a lot of northerners vote for Tinubu. If not, Atiku will have won this election. So there is a power. Atiku is a nationalist. So if they can put it together and leave it for a bit good, but not forcing that no Atiku must leave, Atiku must do. It doesn't work like that in politics. I mean, I know how it is, and I know how vote count, and I know how people vote. Even when people are saying that, like Rufai the other time when he was saying that the northerners is, even in the Kano, Jonathan, even in the Kano, Konkoso won over 1 million, and then APC won over 800, and then Atiku won. So the same over 2 million vote is coming from Kano. It's not the rocket science. So that is to appeal, not to force somebody. He must draw. No, it doesn't work like that. Actually, it doesn't work like that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Hello. Good morning to you.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Mama H.O.
Mama H.O. Talk to us.
The human capital of every nation is the wealth of the nation. The younger population percentage is over 70%. They are the wealth of the nation. And it is obvious all this our wicked leader does not care about them. All they want is power and steal and steal. So anyone that is coming to be the president of Nigeria come 2027 that does not have behind his mind that the younger population of Nigeria needs to be given an enabling environment for them to use their God-given talent and intelligence to fulfill destiny, does not fit to become president. Therefore, my children, the younger population, deserve good governance. And it is the man they stand behind that me, Mama H.O., their mother, will back up. So all these people speaking at their both sides of the mouth, they are the people that have once enjoyed the good of this land. Most of them, they enjoy Nigeria when Nigeria, Naira was bigger than pounds, Naira was bigger than dollar, Naira was bigger than euro. Yet the same people destroy it. And say
Thank you.
It is the opposite. Yet they continue to speak at their both wicked side of the mouth. It will never be well with any of them that have enjoyed the goodwill of this land and have turned it upside down.
Thank you so
Therefore,
much.
those who are complaining, I want to I want to stop corruption in one day. What a liar. Is it not the same Amechi that openly told us that the politician will not stop stealing until we stone them to death? So Amechi, what question I want to ask you? We have not stoned you people to death, and yet you are still coming to tell us you want to stop corruption in 1 month. Are you not part of the people that cripple this country and make corruption the first name, the second name, and the last name of every Nigerian home and abroad? Are you not ashamed? You and your generation.
Thank you so much. All right, let's quickly read some messages quickly, okay? Yeah, let's quickly read some messages. Now, what's your name now? This person is saying, good morning. The Nigerian military killed ISWAP terrorist leaders, and we will, not be believing the Nigerian military because of what now? We didn't go there this morning. Okay. First and foremost, I want to commend our very dynamic and amiable governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, for his relentless efforts. Okay, let's leave that. Hello, the pump price rather has gone up again, when one expected to come down for the price of goods and services to come down. Mr. President, who also is a minister of petroleum, is not telling Nigerians anything. Benjamin from Shogunle, thank you so much. Nigerians are not suffering yet. The hoodlums, thugs will collect just 1 cup of rice, 1,000 naira from politicians, and still vote the same APC politicians into government. Too bad. Mr. Babo, thank you. And then, what's your name now? Pop Chu, I think you called earlier. Thank you so much. Good morning. I'm surprised to hear that Peter Obi and Jonathan divides PDP. I begin to wonder, has Peter Obi gone back to PDP? Please, I'm only asking Mr. Peter Obi to be wise and know that these PDP people are pulling his legs. I believe after this magnet, okay. I believe after this mandate, the next will be mandatory. With that of Mr. Peter Obi and another. Okay, thank you so much. Let's move on, everyone. We heard that the current president spent 30 years preparing for this position, yet nothing shows that he ever prepared. There is hunger, insecurity, and citizens living in mass from, okay. What's your name? Pastor Godsen from Sulere. Thank you. The prophet saying that he saw Jonathan becoming the next president of Nigeria. Please, he did not see well. Oh no, Michael from Greenfield Estate is sending that. Happy New Week. There is a proverb that says a tree can't form a forest, but now Wike have proven this proverb wrong. This is Nigeria. Mr. President, please, you people are seriously doing what now? Kachika Paul from Kirikiri Town. Okay. Talking about the prophet that said he saw former President Goodluck Jonathan becoming the next president of Nigeria. If he contests in the next election, why is he using if? Does it mean that the vision is not clear? I'm saying that believe prophets at your own risk. Shei Court from E.T. Rare. Okay. Let me look at your message. Good morning, everyone in the studio. Please, I want to ask if EFCC only meant for fraudsters, but leaving our so-called politicians looting the country dry, or is it that the politicians above the law are above the law in the land? I don't know. From Chooks in Akunwonjo, the general overseer is working for APC so that Jonathan Cumming can easily destabilize votes from the south and east to make it easier for Tinubu again. Jonathan's wife openly said that her family is supporting Oluremi and the husband. So how can pastor be manufacturing prophecy? Remember, APC used fake bishop last time, and here they come again. It's fake prophecy, not from God. That's what you're saying. Okay, let's look at it again now. Good morning. It's unfortunate that NYC refuses to give the give certificate to the girl that criticizes government. They want us to believe that the girl did not meet their conditions, but we know it all as a lie. All the rights Nigerians have is to remain silent and be docile forever, despite the massive suffering and hardship. I beg the citizenship of NYC, the leadership of NYC, rather, you want to say, not to drag themselves in this mud and saga that wants to swallow this nation. Chude from Mayetoro. And then Mazi Ugochukwu is saying, I don't want to talk about what is happening in this country today, but to wish my good friend well. It's okay. Thank you. If Comrade says that Goodluck Jonathan cannot handle the political terrain in Nigeria now, who then is he projecting to do that? If Goodluck wins, he is capable of turning this country around for good. Nigerians don't really, want to know who wins, apart from Tinubu. He wants Tinubu out. Don't come to promote Tinubu in disguise. The presidency is a colossal failure. Agege from Agege is saying that my take is on PDP, suggesting bringing back former President Goodluck Billy Jonathan. Yes, Goodluck is good. He is a good man of goodwill. However, he does not match the type of Nigeria Nigerians are now. Oh, what Nigerians want is a new Nigeria. To achieve this, the man with the natural vision, Mr. Peter Obi, is a real person. Any rotational thinking Nigerians will agree with me that Peter Obi is the only one who can do it. All we are saying, give us Peter Obi for a formidable Nigerian, a Nigerian that works, where justice, equity, productivity, peace, and progress reign. Yege from Agege. Let's stop here this morning, okay? Let's stop here this morning. I'll be back here by 10:30, and so we can continue this conversation. I would always say that on social media, I am IKAMIJUDEH. We can talk more there. IKAMIJUDEH. I love you all so much, and I will be back by 10:30. My name is Jude Ikami Jude. Have a beautiful morning.
Onye njem ọnụ okwu agbaala o. Ụlọ ọrụ Kudos Homes Limited na-ewetara gị nke akpọrọ Kudos Homes Instant Allocation Promo. Ụlọ ọrụ Kudos Homes ewepụla ego n'ihe ha na-erebu ala ndị ha nwere n'ebe dị iche iche iji hụ na o rutere onye ọbụla aka. Ekwekwala ka ohere ọma afụlaha gị. Otu plọt ala na Kudos Heritage Ohuketu Ekpe nke steeti Lagos n'ọbụ na 2.5 million naira bụzi 1.5 million naira ugbu a. Otu plọt ala na Kudos City Agbowa Ikorodu nke a na-erebu 2.5 million naira na mbụ bụzi 1.5 million naira ugbu a. Otu